Welcome back to Be Real with Jody, where we keep it real about all the things, all the annoying things, all the hard things. I'm going to tell you about a funny thing that happened to me this morning. Not funny, but kind of. I was getting gas and I thought I heard it click. If you drive and you get gas, it makes a little noise like click. Well, I thought I heard it. So I went to grab it. I pulled it out of my car midstream and gas went all over my shoes, all over everywhere. And in that moment, I was like, what? What just happened? Right? I look around, I'm like, who's watching me? And I just thought to my mind, like, oh, I could just let this ruin my day, smelling like gas. Because here's the truth, my car started smelling like gas. Then I had to put my shoes in the washing machine. My whole washing machine smells like gas now. So it's been a fun day already. But here's what I'm deciding. Listen, some days we smell like gas, and we're still awesome. Okay, gasoline. All right. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna talk about today. Have you ever thought in your mind, if my teacher was just a better teacher, then I could do better? Or if my friend was just nicer, then I could have a better day. Or if my boyfriend would text me back, then I could feel confident. Or you know what I mean? Like we make it like if then, right? It's like if this person would just do what I want them to do, or literally like this is me. If this person would just listen to me, then they would be happy. And then the truth, then I think I would be happy, right? Like we put all of our confidence, our peace, our comfort, all of this in control of someone else. Like if they will just do what we want them to do, then we'll feel happy. And the truth is sometimes it works, but usually not. We have these like manuals, like pretend like, like you have an owner's manual. Like I hate reading owner's manuals, but it tells you what to do, right? Like if I open a new, gadget, a new watch or something, and it has a manual, and it's like, hey, if you do this, will happen, It's like we create all these manuals in our mind. We're like, this is what moms should do. Moms should not nag you. They should not tell you what to do. They should make really good food, right? In our mind, we make up these manuals for how people should act. And here's the truth. They didn't even get the manual in the mail. Like it didn't come to them, but then we're mad about it and we're blaming them for how we feel. But if you've listened to me for a little bit, you know, where do our feelings come from? Think in your mind. Your feelings are coming from what you're thinking, not what they're doing. Like if you are annoyed at your mom because she's making you do your homework and clean your room, you're not mad that she's saying that. You're mad because you think she shouldn't, right? It's like your thought, she shouldn't be doing that. That's what's making you annoyed. It's not that she said it. Like pretend like she told you to do something else that you want to do. You'd be happy, right? It's not that she's telling you what to do. It's that you think she shouldn't. So it's your thought about what she's doing, okay? And you're like, yeah, okay, why does that matter? It matters a lot because we want to take responsibility for how we feel. Only because if it's our responsibility, then we get to change it. If everyone outside of us has to change, like if our teachers have to be really awesome and cool and good at teaching and, fair in their grading for us to feel good at school, we're in trouble because raise your hand if you have a hard teacher. Raise your hand if you have a teacher that doesn't explain things well and loses your papers and is kind of rude, right? Like, yes, we can't sit around waiting for teachers to be perfect, moms to be nice all the time, friends to act cool all the time and invite you for you to feel good. Because if we do that, we're going to be waiting forever. And if there was a way to make it happen, if we could just write out a manual and give it to all the people and they would listen to it, I'd be like, let's go, let's do it. Let's write some manuals. But that's not how it works, right? Okay, so pretend like this, see this remote? We're always breaking remotes at my house. I don't know what's happening. Do you guys lose your remotes or break them? I don't know why, but we have a problem with it here at our house. But pretend like this is the remote. This is the remote to your brain, your heart, your confidence, your peace, right? Do you want to give this to the cool people at school who are kind of rude and mean? No. We want them in charge of how you feel about you. That's a terrible idea. Even like, to be honest, giving it to your mom. Do we want to give your mom the remote control to how you feel? No, the truth is, even the people that love us, we don't want to give it to someone else. We want to be in charge, right? Because we're the only ones who know how we actually want to feel. And here's the truth, like we always say, we're not robots. We're not always going to feel happy and good, but we want to take responsibility. It's like when we tell ourselves, this person has to change for us to feel better, you just gave them the remote to your heart, to your soul, to your brain, so that they have to do something so you can feel better. So we're going to be done with that, okay? It's a normal thing to do. So many adults, you guys, adults, 50-year-old adults walk around giving the remote to people. Here, cashier at the fries, who I don't even know. Here's the remote to how I feel. That's a terrible idea, right? That girl is just trying her best. She's not trying to ruin your life, but when you decide she has to act a certain way for me to feel better, you just gave that remote away. So we're gonna be like, it's okay. You're not in charge. You're not in charge. I'm gonna take the remote for how I feel, how I feel about me, how I feel about you, and how you do this. Okay, you're like, yeah, I know I want to, but how do you do it? This is how you do it. You take responsibility. You say, the reason I feel mad, the reason I feel nervous, the reason I feel scared, whatever you're feeling is because of what you are thinking, not because of anything that they did. Okay, let's think a real world example of this. Okay. Um, so I've been talking to a lot of my clients about like trying out for sports and trying out for like club teams, right? And in our mind, we're thinking like, if these people think I'm good, if they give me a spot, if they tell me I'm good, then I can feel confident about myself, right? When you go into a situation and you are really nervous and you're feeling you're being a little bit mad at yourself and you're giving yourself a hard time and you're looking to someone else, right? Giving that remote control over to doesn't even matter who it is. It could be the players, it could be the coaches, it could be the other people there. They're in charge if I get to feel good. How do you play when you're feeling scared and nervous and weren't wondering, spending all your time thinking about what they're thinking? I wouldn't be playing very good. I would be in my head. I would be making mistakes. And then when I made a mistake, what do? You're like, it's fine. No, you're like, what are you doing? You know better, right? Like, so you get on your own back, right? So here's what we do. We just decide, listen, before we even go, we're just like, wait, why do we play the sport? For fun. And I love myself no matter what. And I got my own back. And I'm proud of me just for showing up. And I hope I make the team, right? Like, I hope I get to do whatever it is I'm wanting to do. But I'm not going to I'm not going to give the remote control to how I feel to them. So if I make the team and they want me on their team, amazing. I'm so happy. If they don't, I'm going to be like, okay, so what do I want to think about that? I could think I'm the worst. I'm terrible. Nobody likes me. I'm never going to succeed in life. They're better than me. Or I could decide, hey, that's not the team for me. What do I want to do instead? I can have an awesome life by the way I think about it. It's not the things that happen to you that determine how you feel. There's plenty of people, you guys know them, that have all the money, all the friends, all the things, all the clothes, all the cool things that you think you want to feel happy, and they're still not happy. How does that make sense? I'm like, I'm with you. I'm like, try me out. Give me all that stuff. I'll show you I can be happy. But the truth is, it's not, the things outside of us don't give us the feeling we want. It comes from what we're thinking. You think if you make that team and they tell you you're the best, then you can feel good about yourself. But the truth is, if you don't already feel good about yourself, when they say that, you're gonna be like, they're lying. They're probably not thinking that. But yeah, I'm good with this team, but what about that team? They're better than me. No matter what, if you don't decide, just decide, I love me. I'm proud of me for showing up, and I'm gonna do my best. And that's all that matters. That's you taking that remote control back. And here's the truth, when you think like that, how do you think you show up? Do you think you're like to yourself and really worried and stressed and nervous and messing up? No, you're like more outgoing. You are looking around. You're not in your head. You're playing the game that you know how to play, right? And you calm down, which helps you be you. And the people are more drawn to that. They're more, the chances of you making it or succeeding or whatever go up. But the truth is, you're not going to care as much because you know you're amazing with or without making it. Okay, so I want you to think in your mind, where in your life are you like wishing someone would change so you could feel better? Like even this week, I was talking to somebody about math, their math teacher, and how terrible they are. And they're not good at explaining stuff. And it's so boring and it's such a waste of time. And then in her mind, she was like, if I had so-and-so's math teacher, then I could actually have a good time. So what does she do? What do you think? She's like falling asleep. She's like mad and annoyed the whole time, which that never feels good, right? If I'm annoyed and mad, is it jumping into my teacher's body and hurting them? No. Who does it hurt? Me. So it's like, I'm signed up for this math class. I'm not getting out of it, right? So might as well, I'm going to go to math. I'm going to decide what I want to think on purpose. I'm not just going to go in there and give the remote control to this math teacher. And here's another way to do it. How fun is it, do you think, to be a math teacher in high school and the kids don't even like you? You're probably not even like best at your job. Like that's terrible, right? Think of that math teacher. She wanted to go to school and she wanted to teach math and she's not even good at it. We don't have to be mad at her. We can be like, that dang, that's too bad. We can have like some compassion for her. Like, can you imagine going to college, spending all that time and money, and then not even being that good at it? And do you think they're getting paid a lot of money? No, they're not. So we don't even have to be mad at her. But this is what we do. We take back the remote. We're like, it's okay, math teacher. You're doing your best. Um, I got it. I'm gonna, I'm good at learning, right? Like even just that thought, like, I can figure this out, right? I can make this fun. Like, how can you make that class fun, right? What can I do to help myself, right? It's like, cool, I don't have a good math teacher in school. Guess what I have? YouTube math teachers. There's millions of them, and they're amazing and they're free. You can look up any video you want, right? So it's like, instead of giving the remote control to how I feel every day to my math teacher who's not the best, I can be like, it's okay, math teacher. You're doing your best, but I'm in charge of me. I'm going to have fun here. What am I going to do? Like, am I going to focus so I can actually learn and do well? Am I going to, like, decide that, like, I get to decide my experience, right? Like, I don't even have to be entertained by this teacher. I just need to learn math, right? Like, let me take responsibility. If I don't do good in math, does it hurt my teacher? No, it only hurts me. So I'm not going to be mad that she's not the best or most exciting or even good at explaining it. I'm like, okay, do your best, teacher. Good job. But guess good thing I'm here. And I know how to figure out how to do this. And if it's not from this teacher, I'm going to figure it out another way. And I'm not going to spend an hour hating my life. I'm going to be like, what can I do here in this hour to make it worth it to myself, right? If we have to do math anyways, if you have to sit there anyways, let's just do math and not do math and be mad that we're doing math and then annoyed and tired. Let's just go do math and just like, listen, it's 1 hour of your day. Let's go, right? So that is an example of taking back the remote. We're not going to give the responsibility to how you feel during school to a teacher, to anyone. You decide, and it's how you think about it. So this week, I want you to think in your mind, what am I actually delegating my feelings to someone outside of me, and how can you take it back? How can you grab that remote from them and be like, it's okay. It's not up to you to decide how I feel about myself. I'm going to decide, right? I'm not going to wait for people to invite me to ask me to sit by them, to tell me I'm awesome for me to feel good. Before I go somewhere, I'm going to decide, listen, good job, self. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. You're amazing. I love you no matter what, And let's go see if there's some friends here. Let's go see if someone needs me. I'm a good friend. And I'm going to go in that situation looking for people instead of hoping that someone is going to come find me and tell me I'm amazing. I already know I'm amazing. Not better than anyone, just amazing. I'm amazing and I love myself. That kind of energy is you taking back control of how you feel. And then you can create exactly what you're wanting, which is what? Belonging, confidence, peace, safety, whatever it is you want to feel, you create it by what you think. So, and it can't be just like a rainbows and butterflies thought you don't believe. It has to be something you actually believe, right? So if I want you to think in your life, where am I, sending my feelings out for someone else? Where they have the remote control, I'm going to take it back. Where can you do that? If you need help with this, if you have someone that you think they're always saying this to me, they're like, oh, this person's driving me crazy and I can't be happy because my parents, blah, blah, blah. Normal, right? How many times have we heard that? But there's a better way, the way that you can get what you want and feel how you want to feel. So if you want more help with this, if you want to come hang out with me on Instagram or reach out for coaching, I would love to help you. Send this to your friends. Just remember, you're amazing, you're powerful, and you're allowed to feel peace no matter what anybody else does. Have a good week.